Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have another TTM video to get to. We're getting autographs TTM through the mail. And as you can see, we've got 7 in the wiener dog, including this big boy here that we'll get out of the way so we can examine these others. The first one just fell out there. It's from Santa Clarita, California. Who's coming from Santa Clarita? They're always having fun in Santa Clarita. There's Jim O'Brien, the kicker. Super Bowl V. That picture's probably not from Super Bowl V. Could be. There's Super Bowl III. Jets, Colts, probably not from there either. I don't even think he was involved in that game. But he ended up winning Super Bowl V in the final seconds. First ever kicker to do that. It's been done twice since then. But he was the first. Beat the Cowboys, kicking a field goal in the final seconds. He now charges $5 per. So we sent this. I think this is the last card we have of Mr. O'Brien. We got him several times over the years. The guy went to University of Cincinnati on a basketball scholarship. Ended up playing football and played both ways, wide receiver and kicker, and actually led the country in scoring as a senior, I think, in '68. He had 12 touchdowns, 13 extra points, or 13 field goals and 31 extra points. 142 points scored. Led the country. Boom, nice athlete. 12 days, and there's a $5 fee now per Jim O'Brien. Nice way to start. Here we go to Raleigh, North Carolina, Research Triangle region. Barry Foote. Barry Foote. Man, he signed all 3, including, that must be my note. That's my note. And then 2 index cards. Man, Barry Foote hooked me up. Sending 3 cards. He ended up giving me 6 autographs. As I always say, send those index cards for stability. Help the cards get from here to there without getting too much damage. And if they sign them, it's icing on the cake. But he signed the 83, the 82, and the 82 Fleer. Boom, boom, and boom. And 3 index cards. Barry Foote, whose signature looks like it's Bigfoot. And he was a Bigfoot catcher most of his career, kind of a backup. He played 10 seasons from 73 to 82. He's 73 years old. First 5 seasons, Montreal Expos. And after his playing days, became a coach, minor leagues and major leagues, and a scout, and then a manager in the minor leagues. 2 weeks right there, no fee. 13 days, no fee. Barry Foote, 13 days, no fee. Here we go. Another Cincy. We just talked about somebody from Cincy. Jim O'Brien went to the University of Cincinnati. Who's coming from Cincy here? There's Jim Tracy. That's a beautiful autograph there. Jay with a 23. Jim Tracy as the Pirates manager, making a pitching change. And there's old Jim and Chad. Wonder if Chad will sign that through the mail. Didn't pull a Vern Law and get his son to sign it. But that's pretty cool, showing him in his Pirates uniform there as well. Chad Tracy, Jim Tracy. That's might be his rookie card there on the 81 Fleer. Possibly it is his rookie. I have to double check on that. But he played in the major leagues 2 seasons. Then went to Japan for 2 seasons. And he became a long-time coach and a manager, as you see on those other 2 cards. Coach for 7 seasons, manager for 11 seasons total. Not only with the Pirates, but with the Dodgers and the Rockies. And he won National League Manager of the Year 2009 with the Rockies. Won 856 games in his career, and he's still out there as a potential candidate, I suppose. 2 weeks there as well. 15 days. 15 days, no fee for Jim Tracy. Some team will hire him, I have a feeling. Houston, Texas. Houston. RPDC. R2D2. Who's coming from Houston? There's Roger Metzger. Just got one of those index cards back. 74, 75, and 76. A little Metzger run. These are probably from the Math Bowler collection, if I had to guess. Put him right down there in front. Kind of one of those classic, you can see there choking up on that bat. One of those classic great glove no-hit shortstops in the 1970s. He foot the bill perfectly. 78 years old now, played short, as I said. 11 seasons, 1970 to 1980. Astros for 8, Giants for 3. Gold Glove in 73 with those Astros. And 3 weeks there. 24 days, no fee for Roger Metzger. That's a pretty quick return for him. He's usually longer than that on average, I'm guessing. Drop my letter opener. The next one's coming from Harrisburg, PA, the capital city up there in Harrisburg. Gene Garber, nice on the super veteran card, 69 to 83 on the score, and on the 87 wood grain, and on the 75, I think that is from the Math Bowler collection as well. That's 75 tops, or maybe from Ethan S. Sports Cards. Who knows? 88 score. Like that orange looks pretty good with the Braves there. 75 tops as always. The iconic 75 set. That's an airbrushed hat. Might be a Pirates hat actually. He was with the Buccos early in his career. Royals there in 73 and 74. Pirates way back when, 69, 70, and 72. Too bad he wasn't with him in 71. He could have won a World Series ring. Gene Garber, 77 years old. Pitched in Charleston. I wrote him about it one time. Let him know that I was a Charleston resident. He pitched in my town there. 19 seasons, 69 and 70. Then 72, that right there, to 88. He had 96 wins and right-handed reliever mostly, and 218 saves in his glorious career. 931 total appearances. Didn't reach that coveted 1,000 games pitch club. But his 931 when he retired was 5th most in Major League history. That's not bad at all. That's 24 days as well. 24 days no fee for Metzger and for Garber. All right, last small envelope here is coming from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. North Tejas. Don Stanhouse in that beautiful 73 landscape card. Stan the Man Unusual. That big old red-headed floppy hair. There he is on the 78. You can really see that. He kept that and got traded to the Orioles, back to the Orioles. He played with them for a spell. Traded to the Orioles, had that floppy hair. Would tend to extend counts, threw a lot of balls, and just drove Earl Weaver crazy. Earl Weaver called him not Stan the Man Unusual. Weaver called him Full Pack, because that's how many cigarettes he would smoke during one of Stanhouse's appearances. Full Pack. 10 seasons altogether, 72 to 80, and then 82 with the Orioles. Leave that right there. And All-Star in 79, finished 3rd in the league in saves in both 78 and 79. And that's been out over a month. We'll have to go count those days. That's more than 30, so we'll see. Let's spread this out just a bit here, give you a better view of the cards thus far. All right, that's 38 days, no fee. 38 for Stan the Man Unusual, a.k.a. Full Pack. Okay, let's get to this large envelope here. Almost hate to ruin this bad boy. I'm sending out a bunch of photographs recently. Well, not a bunch, but I probably have 8 or 10 out there currently. And this is pretty cool. And that's it. No note. Chelcie Ross, the great Eddie Harris. He writes, "Up your butt, Joe Boo." Chelcie Ross, Eddie Harris from the great movie Major League. Stealing the old drink from Joe Boo. Really nice. Let's get the easel. We haven't had the easel out in a while. We'll get this bad boy up. Adam. Love it. Chelcie Ross. Saw he's been returning recently, so sending one of our photographs. Up your butt, Joe Boo. Really cool. That's a nice envelope, too. Nothing's going to happen to your pictures with one of those envelopes. Boom. Chelcie Ross. That's only, I think, about 2 weeks. 14 days there. No fee for the great actor Chelcie Ross, who's been some classic sports films, including Hoosiers, Rudy, and, of course, as Eddie Harris in Major League. So what'd you think? I love it. Let me know down below. As always, I love to read your comments. Hope you're having a great week. And we usually do these twice a week, usually on Mondays and Thursdays. It's Monday and Friday this week, so if you missed Monday's video, when we got a bunch of great returns, I'll leave a link to that right there. But make sure you subscribe before leaving my channel, and hit that thumbs up button too. It helps the algorithm. But thanks for being with me today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.